I don't think we've ever been more advantaged in the market as we are today, because as the banks have sort of tightened their standards, our traditional competitors who use a really high leveraged model are a bit at the sidelines. And sellers and brokers are now prioritizing folks like us who have certainty to close. We don't have to go borrow money. And so we're going to try to take advantage of this window that we have.
I'm here today with Dave Sedgwick, President and CEO of CareTrust REIT. How active has CareTrust been on the transaction front so far in 2023? And what are the types of acquisitions you're pursuing and opportunities that you see ahead?
So we specialize in skilled nursing and seniors housing. Most of what we've acquired so far this year is skilled nursing with a little bit of assisted living or memory care as well. So far, year to date, we're at about $150 million of new acquisitions at an average of 9.5 or 9.6% yield. I don't think we've ever been more advantaged in the market as we are today, because as the banks have sort of tightened their standards, our traditional competitors who use a really high leveraged model are a bit at the sidelines. And sellers and brokers are now prioritizing folks like us who have certainty to close. We don't have to go borrow money. And so we're going to try to take advantage of this window that we have.
And can you describe the state of fundamentals you see across your industry more broadly today?
As you can imagine, COVID really had a dramatic impact on the skilled nursing and seniors housing industry. We're largely, I would characterize the industry as being in a period of recovery. We're not quite recovered to where we were in terms of occupancy before the pandemic, but the government has stepped in a significant way to help. So Medicaid and Medicare rates are there. Occupancy is slowly recovering, and that labor remains one of the big problems that we have to overcome. But I would say we're well on our way to recovery.
And what are among CareTrust's other key priorities for the rest of the year?
Well, as you look back at our history, we're going on 10 years now, and the first wave of growth was because we were able to identify and back up-and-coming young skilled nursing, seniors housing operators, and we've grown with them. And I think that one major goal for us this year is to find that next wave of operators. And as we sit here today, we've added 6 new operator relationships to the portfolio. So I think we're well on our way. If not, you can kind of check that box that we've accomplished that for this year. Another major objective of ours is to keep our leverage really low. I think one of the things that our investor base appreciates most is that our leverage is very low. We're at somewhere around 3.8 times net debt to EBITDA. And that just gives us so much flexibility that regardless of how crazy the market gets, we're still able to execute on our growth. That and then just a return to taking advantage of the acquisition opportunities. Those are really our goals, and we're well on our way to accomplishing them for this year.